What if I told you I could take you back?
Back to Vienna, when coffee brewing was an art, not just a cheap corporate product.
When coffee was made for a lifestyle of enjoyment and not just the rat race of America. Hello, judges. My name's Aakarsh Naik.
I'm Skyler Feng.
And I'm Bhatia, and we are Deja Brew.
Deja Brew is an artisan coffee shop that serves gourmet coffee and a comfortable environment to the residents of Fulton County.
We'll operate as an LLC, allowing the business to function as a separate entity from its three executives. To support the initial phases, we'll apply for an SBA 7A small loan and each make a personal commitment of $10,000.
Our shop will be located in a multi-use complex near the house town where there are major high schools and numerous residential zones.
Now you know about our company, but why did we start it in the first place?
As an early riser, I got tired of never being able to find a good morning latte, especially not at Starbucks.
And I'm a black coffee guy, but when I want some energy, that bitter mud served at Dunkin' just won't do.
And personally, I like to have a nice environment and some good coffee around me when I work. Those crammed coffee houses in Fulton just don't help. So we all came together and created Deja Brew.
I'll serve as Deja Brew's CFO, managing the company's finances.
And I'm the CEO of Deja Brew, in charge of setting goals and managing other executive leaders.
And I'm the COO of Deja Brew. That means I'll be managing the daily operations of the company.
We'll employ shift managers who will maintain house operations and regulations.
And baristas will be responsible for sale execution, drink creation, and store sanitation.
We use many different strategies when thinking about marketing the company. We created a progressive web application, or PWA, to help connect us with our market on the web. We also use targeted advertising in the local area.
The Brewers Club is our rewards program for our loyal customers. Patrons can earn points and redeem food and beverage items. We'll also advertise on Facebook and Instagram to build an online profile.
The facility's focus will be on providing an artsy and cozy ambience to the customers. At each shift, there will be 10 employees, including the owners. An important employee to customer interaction is when our barista mentions our loyalty program.
Each location will be run by its manager and owner. The owner is responsible for hiring the managers, and the managers are responsible for creating the shift schedule. Both will be responsible for hiring baristas. We also use a variety of technology here at Deja Brew to help make the job a little easier for our employees, such as our television displays and our PWA.
Let's take a look at our financials.
For our business to operate, we'll commit to a series of initial expenditures, including space remodeling and equipment purchasing. We estimate our initial expenditures will sum up to $74,000. To fund these expenses, we'll apply for an SBA 7A small loan of $75,000 paid bi-yearly. If we uphold our loan amortization, we can pay this loan off by the end of 2032. And as you can see from our cash flow statement, because of our $30,000 equity injection as well as our SBA small loan, we'll have ample cash on hand through year one to remain operational.
Let's talk about sales. We projected our growth in sales to be about 3% the first year, 2% the second year, and just under 0.1% the third year, when we expect our sales to stabilize. We also projected our total sales for the first year to be $300,000, and our total sales for the first 5 years to be just over $2.8 million. We also projected our total profit over 5 years to be over $700,000.
To maintain the break-even analysis, the shop projects to make 5,264 unit sales, which totals up to just over 200 sales each day.
Of course, starting any business comes with obstacles. One risk Deja Brew might encounter is our menu. Food and beverage items on our menu may not always satisfy the dynamic needs of our customers. So we'll serve seasonal specials, ask our customers for feedback, and give our Brewers Club members customizable options.
Even though expansion is a great indicator of financial success, expansion can reduce food, staff, and store quality. Hence, we will design operations to reflect freedom for managers, strive for strict quality control, and establish executive approval for any major changes.
The third risk we recognize for Deja Brew is that of food preparation and sanitation. That's why we created an extensive plan, which starts with in-depth training of our employees, followed by routine sanitation checks. We also hold our owners accountable for sanitation through rewards and penalties based on their performance.
A possible adverse result to Deja Brew is a weak brand identity. To counter any dull brand imaging, our first step is to keep our staff sharp. Each barista and manager must undergo a Deja Brew certification process.
The next step is to social media, which leads to digital interaction with both potential and regular customers where people are most active, social media. This can be done by a capital investment and by recruiting social media ambassadors that expose our business to their following as well.
The third step to prevent this result is to have frequent customer interaction. We'll do this through the Brewers Club program, which offers member promotions, surveys, and feedback submissions.
And by mitigating these risks, we can focus more on company growth. Our first step in attaining industry dominance is becoming more vertically integrated by harvesting and packaging our own coffee beans. The second step is to take these coffee beans to retail, to cater to our at-home consumers.
Our second goal is to improve on marketing. To do this, our business will start our Deja Brew Ambassador program, which is a process of recruiting social media influencers.
The third goal of Deja Brew is to become financially independent. We'll do this by first paying off 90% of our loan. We'll then take a second loan and open up a second franchise. The third step is to pay off both loans and use the revenue from both franchises to pursue other goals.
And with our skills and dedication to our business, we're confident we can achieve these goals.
Roast the competition.
And brew up a cup of success.